Hello, in this AFNI video we're going to discuss the global session environment variable, which will allow you to have data sets always appear to be selected in the AFNI GUI without even asking for it. So let me first of all change directory to a directory where I have data. Okay, so I have brick and head and nifty files here. So if I type AFNI by default, the GUI will open up and allow me to select just the files of the volumetric data that are in this present directory. That's fine, but sometimes I will want to overlay my data set, for example, on a standard template brain like the AFNI or Taylorac or whatever brain. And I don't always want to copy one of those standard templates into every directory just to be able to view it. That takes up space, and it means I have to kind of copy all the time, which is inefficient in a lot of different ways. So to get around this, what AFNI has is an environment variable called the global session variable that will open up one particular directory all the time along with whatever directory you're interested in where you run the GUI. So here under the list under educational resources, the AFNI environment variables, I'm going to search for the word global. And you can see here's the description of it. So it's actually a pretty long description, so I'll let you read it. But the main thing is that if this variable is set, then this directory is always read in along with the directory that you run AFNI GUI in. So the environment variables get set in your .afnirc file, which lives in your home directory. So I'm going to use AFNI open -e to use a text editor on any computer system to open up this text file. The tilde means home directory, and this .afnirc is part of the standard installation. Okay, so here now, if I search for the word global, this is a different environment variable that has it, so I keep searching and I come to this one called AFNI global session. At the moment, it is not set. That's what these two slashes here mean. And this is because we don't know what your data structure, your file names and paths look like on your computer. Okay, but this is basically a directory that will be data sets that you always see. On my computer, on my work desktop, I've just made a directory and I put the path to it here. Most system setups, if you've installed following the default instructions in the directory where the AFNI binaries and all the programs exist in your computer, then you should also have a lot of the standard templates that we have distributed. So if I type which AFNI, this uses the Linux command which to tell me where the program AFNI is. And so here it exists on my computer in this directory. So if I type ls and the name of that directory, here I see the names of lots of AFNI programs, and as I scroll around, I do actually see the names of TTN27 and some other ones. So if I just want to list all the data sets that are there, then maybe what I'll do quickly is just change to that directory and list all the files that end with .head and all the nifty files that may be there. And so I can see that there's a lot of AFNI, different atlases and templates, and you can add to this, or you can make a separate directory. They don't have to exist only in this place, but at the moment this is where they are. So this directory is the directory that I want to be my global session. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete these two lines so it's uncommented. Well, and now here. So fine. This AFNI global session is now set to be this directory. So let me go back to the directory here, AFNI data6 AFNI. And now if I run the GUI and I go to this underlay, you'll see that the list of files I have available to me now is much longer. So these first 8 or so files were the ones in the directory where I ran AFNI, and all these other ones are in the global session. So now if I want to underlay I don't know, one of the M&I brains here. M&I template, there I have it. Okay.